Israel. This brother that from New Line Congregation of Israel back with another listen to the spirit of y'all shy. You know what I'm saying? Just want to drop this, you know. Might as well just start dropping these lessons, man. There's no reason to let them just sit. Rather just drop them when the Lord put it on your spirit to do it, just do it, man. But this lesson right here is called pride. Us Israelites don't need to be walking in pride, right? Because the Lord hates pride, man. Let's get this right quick. It's just gonna be quick. The book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with wait, hold up. Yeah, when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Right? When pride cometh, then cometh shame, man. Because we know that pride destroys us as a people. Why? Because when the Lord gave us the commandments with Moses, we had pride to where we wanted to go off and do what we wanted to do. That's pride. And the Lord's not dealing with that pride, man. So we got to be praying to the Most High that we're not moving in pride. And that we're not doing things out of that. It says, for Proverbs chapter 29, verse 23, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. So a man's pride can bring you very low because why? The Lord will start dealing with you, man. You got so much pride to where you don't even want to pray to the Most High. You don't even want to talk to the Most High, so the Lord's going to bring you all the way down. All right? The Lord's going to bring you down. But it says, but honor shall uphold the humble in heart. The humble, the Lord deals with the humble and the meek spirit. That's going to inherit the kingdom of God. Those type of people that's humble and meek. Those that forsake things for the Lord. Those people are going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Let's get this. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 8. Verse 8. Verse 8, 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. So, man, I'd rather be dealing in a low, humble spirit than to be around a pride person, because pride will cause you to be in destruction. It says pride goeth before destruction. So, pride, you just asking for the Lord just to ultimately destroy you, man. You're asking for the Lord to destroy you because you're not trusting in the Most High. You're going off what I feel, what I want to do. The Lord's not dealing with what you want to do. It's either you're going to do this or you up out of here, man. Straight up. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Pride and arrogancy in the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate. So if you really fear the Lord, you're not going to be walking in pride because you know what he's going to do to the proud spirits. He's going to ultimately destroy them. And you have to pray to the Most High and check your spirit. Make sure that you're not walking in pride. Because it'd be a whole lot of times we deceive ourselves, man. I deceive myself about a whole lot of stuff. And I have to go back and talk to a brother. Talk to my brother. Be like, man, I was tripping, bro. So we got to be making sure and checking our spirit that we're not walking in pride, man. Let's get this in the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 6. It's the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, but he giveth more grace, wherefore he saith, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. The Lord's only dealing with the humble spirits. The Lord's not dealing with no puffed up pride spirit, man. You're the farthest away from the Most High. Excuse me. You the farthest away. The Lord resisted the proud. If you don't even realize that you're a proud spirit, man, you don't even know it, man. The Most High, he resisted you, man. He resisted you. He's not hearing you. He's not seeking after you. He's not using you. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join hand, he shall not be unpunished. But the point that I wanted was, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. You're an abomination. The Most High hates you. He hates you. Why? Because you're not trusting in him. You're going off your own understanding. I'm right and I'm right. You're basically walking in that I'm white and I'm right spirit. Right? It's the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 16. It says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is the world of the world." If you're walking in pride, you have the traits of the world. You have the traits of the world. That is not of the Father. The Father does not deal in pride. The Father he is of a meek, humble spirit. Everybody want to say they're like Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai was not a proud spirit, bro. Psalms chapter 10, verse 4. "The wicked, though the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High." God is not in all his thoughts. Right? So the wicked, let me read that again. Though it says the wicked, though the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. You're so proud that you're not even realize that you're not even praying to the Most High. The Most High is not even in your thoughts. Precepts are not going through your brain. Right? You got this precept that doesn't even have nothing to do with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not in your thoughts, man. And we got to be checking ourselves. It's not just about getting on here cutting up other people and doing all this, man. This is actually about waking the lost sheep up. I think some of us forgot the mission. It's about waking the lost sheep up, man. Because that pride gets in the way. You don't even realize that you're not even doing the work no more, man. You're not even trying to uplift the people. You're not walking in the type of way that the Yahweh Shah walked in, right? It's not about cutting people up and making people feel bad, right? It's the book of Philippians chapter 2 in verse 3. And it reads, it says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem other better than themselves." Right? "Look not every man on his own ways, but every man also on the things of others." But the thing that I wanted, the thing says, "Let nothing be done in strife or vainglory." Don't do this work with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and strife and vainglory, because the Lord will kill your ass, man. He know how your thoughts actually is. If you actually doing this to be sincere to drop a lesson, or you actually doing this let me read that again. Are you actually doing this? Are you actually doing this in strife or vainglory? How are you actually doing this work, man? Let's get this. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 3. It says, "For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself." See, the pride gets in your, or you can't even see that you're not shit. You're just pride and ashes, nigga. If a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. You're nothing, nigga. I think a lot of us need to be told that you're nothing. I don't care how many precepts you pull out. I don't care how long you've been in this truth, nigga. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're not even better than the sinner. Crazy. That's why we gotta humble down and stop being a proud spirit. The Lord said you're nothing. Let's get that one more time. Galatians chapter 6 and verse 3. "For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth his own self." He deceiveth himself. Right? You need to be actually thinking that the Most High is something, and realize that you're not nothing with dirt, with dust and ashes. You're just like this right here. You're dust and ashes. Lord can create somebody up here tomorrow and put somebody else in this truth to replace your ass, man. It's not about all this vainglory and strife that we be teaching out of. Not we, but brothers that's in this truth be teaching out of. Let's get this. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 4. It says, "And high look, and a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is a sin." It's sin, right? It's sin, man. I gotta highlight that one. I I had this already, but I just didn't do it. It said, let me read that again. Proverbs 21 verse 4. And high look and a proud spirit and a plowing of the wicked is a sin. You don't even realize that you walking in sin, man. You don't see it. You don't realize it. That's a sin, man. That's a sin. Let's get Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 19. It says, better is it to be of an humble spirit with lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. I'd rather be in a humble spirit. I'd rather be brought all the way down to the ground than to be with somebody that has the money, the pride, all this. I'd rather be down at the ground, man. Hell, I'd rather wait for Yahweh Shai and eat the bridge. Just keeping it 100, bro. Because pride will deceive you to where you don't even realize that you're going off, bro. You think that you so mighty. You think that you're doing this in the right way. You might be going to hell off, man. It's the book of Proverbs. Let's get this one more time. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy in the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate, man. The Lord hates that, man. The Lord hates that, man. You gotta hate what the Lord hates, right? It's not what we teach all the time. You gotta hate what the Lord hates. Well, we gotta start hating what the Lord hates, which is pride. We gotta pray that we're not walking in that type of spirit, man. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Bible, chapter 7 and verse 8. It says, better, let me mark this. And y'all make sure that y'all mark this in y'all Bibles, because when the famine comes, they take away the Bibles. And not everybody's Bible's gonna get taken away, man. Right? So you need to make sure that you have these pride precepts marked up so you can remind yourself not to walk in pride. Right? You're not gonna be out here stealing. Because a lot of people like to say, oh man, go and serve the Lord. I see a case of water and it's in your neighbor's yard. That's still, you got to remember the commandments. That's not your water. So if you steal that, you're gonna be living in sin. And the Lord's gonna get up with you. Remember that. It's the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 7, verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. I'd rather be patient in the spirit than to be proud as hell in spirit. I'd rather be patient in the spirit than be proud in the spirit, man. I'd rather be patient in the spirit than proud in the spirit, man. It's the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 10. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. So continue, brothers and sisters, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he's going to lift you up. Why? It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 17. Verse 5 and verse 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the kingdom. Shall inherit the earth. Right? It says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Watch this. Verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. You got to believe that, man. Blessed is the poor in spirit because theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And with that, I want to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Brothers and sisters, keep walking in the ways of the Lord in these last days. Do not walk in pride. Do not teach in envy and strife. Do not do all these things that you see other camps doing, man, because you'll have a greater judgment, man. With that, I want to say shalom.